Grand Rising, everybody. How you doing today? So I'd like to speak on a few things. Truth being one, creating your own reality. Um, Another, love and light has to be truth first, and ascension. At what cost? All right. I know I've been ridiculed behind my back by a lot of people. I know a lot of people think I might be a little bit of a loose cannon or whatnot. These are some of the things I've been called. All I'm doing is speaking the truth. See, because I have a little prop here because I refuse to hide behind this, where a lot of you do. Okay, a few years ago, we all went through the scamdemic and the nonsense, right? How many of you took it in the spiritual community knowing that it didn't feel right, or you knew it wasn't right, but did it anyway because my business, my job, all these created realities for you already out of fear. And this is another biggie, you know. People will always present this one. This is one I always hear anyway. Oh, you're not advancing because fear is holding you back. Fear is not holding me back. The only fear I have is of people not awakening and people not seeing the truth and not standing up. That's one thing I do fear, and I will admit, because that's scary as all shit. Okay, it's insane. So, all right, creating your own reality when it's created off of lies, you're just creating a shit show. Being authentic is a lot harder and a lot deeper than I think most people realize. A lot of people will say it, but are they really? Like I said, I use the love and light as an example. I hear, oh, well, I don't want to talk on this, or I'm afraid, not afraid, they won't say that, but it'll be like, oh, I don't want to give my energy into that. That's a big one. My energy into that. Why don't you want to give your energy into that? Why don't you want to fight when something's wrong? You want to just disregard it, send it love, because that will make everything better. It's done a beautiful job so far in this world we live in, hasn't it? Without truth, without bringing things to the light, I said this before, it's like throwing shit into a fan. It's going to blow right back in your face. Okay? And that's why I get very irritated in a way when I hear the love and light being thrown all the time like it's nothing. It's very important. But it also comes with truth. It comes with authenticity. It's something that you present from here, not behind here. You can't do that. So, like I said, how many people went and got this, right? But you're going to preach love and light and forgiveness, and you do that after the people that forced you to do all this stuff pay for what they've done. Own up to what they've done. It's like throwing a band-aid on a dam when you say send love and light, because that one little patch that it's going to cover, that seam's going to pop wide open anyway, until you address the foundational problem, which is truth. which no one wants to speak on because they're afraid to. Why? Because YouTube will take your channel away? Oh my God, your channel. Had a lot of those taken away already. Facebook is going to censor you. They censor me every day. Um, all this stuff. And as an example, I can give you, like, I've been creating music for that I wrote years ago, and then I'm creating today. And it's one of the best things I've ever done because it's helped me to open up. And this is another thing when you get to with Ascension. And an example of how I know I'm still being censored, a dead giveaway was this one. Beautiful soul I know, Molly. Um, she was an inspiration for like a whole set of things that I did, and I sent it to her, and she was looking forward to posting it. Anyway, she posted like one of the songs that I had done, and it was only pointing to YouTube through, you know, how you can view it. And she sent me a thing back saying, "Wow, look how many people like actually looked at this." She showed like 1.5 thousand in like a day, right? I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But yet when I look, or if you look on my account on the views, it only has like 100 views. So they try to hide like anything from you that will make you want to pursue more. Will make you think, "Oh, well, this isn't working," or "Wow, people really don't like them. Why should I bother?" Don't fall for the anything with media. Don't fall for any of the bullshit with it. And this is part of also what I'm saying, like with creating your own reality. You know, if you're going to create your reality off of lies, I just see it. This is how we got to where we are now. You need truth. You gotta have truth with everything. And you know, how do you let here in this country, especially 535 people, dictate to you what's right, what's wrong, or these little agencies they create exactly as that to use against you to tell you like all this stuff. Like here's something, the latest thing I see, lettuce, right? E. coli. Oh, we're all gonna get sick. Easy way to prevent that. Okay, all that merchandise that is being consumed or bought, where does it come from? All overseas. Yet, if they stopped fucking with the farmers here, each farmer could produce the same amount of lettuce, in a state for all the farms we have to provide for the state. Why do you have to buy from overseas? And why do you want to buy contaminated shit from overseas when you can have it here? But yet, your own government stops that because they want to control everything that comes in, modify, and change all the things that you have. So, you know, you want to keep living in the fantasy world, you're going to have a fantasy reality. It's not real. Okay? This is what's real. What's in here. What you present from here. Okay? But it's got to be off of truth. And I'm going to say that again, like, well, wait, I am doing it off of truth. Are you really? Love and light people are my perfect example. I want to see you preach. I'm just going to send love to it because love makes everything better. Okay? Like I said, pets. Let's hold your cat up and skin it in front of you. Okay? How are you going to handle that one? You're going to send love and light to that person? Have someone murdered in a hospital and you know it's wrong in front of you. You're just going to send love and light? Or are you going to want something done about it? Or are you going to act on it? Or are you going to hide behind your little some more? Okay? spiritual community. Ascension, another biggie. I'm going to tell you right now, people, you find someone that is going to charge you an extraordinary amount of money and promise you ascension. If you follow these steps, do my program, you're fucked. Okay, because you're going right for a phony bullshit. All right. How you ascend is here, within, going within, living in your own truth, standing up for what's right, doing the right things. It's that simple. It's not a magic thing that's going to happen. It's living in love, but living in love is living in authenticity and truth. Not preaching it, living it. Okay? And you cannot live in love and light if you're not being truthful. Because then you're creating the false reality. When you see people like this, run. When you see them presenting, offering, run. Now, you find someone who's going to help you work within you, to help you connect through you, and if you can do the work properly, yeah, you're going to ascend or you're going to open up or whatever, but never fall for the fear tactic that will be used also. I don't buy that one. I truly don't, because I'm not afraid. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Meaning, I do give a shit, but I don't give a shit about hiding behind. It's not going to happen with me. Living in truth, speaking up, not being afraid. How many of you can say that you're doing that? Honestly, I am one of the biggest fans, followers, belief in love and light with truth. With truth. Presenting truth. Not hiding behind. Okay? The media is another big piece of shit out there that's got to go. This is all lies. Just lying to you. Just like the people that will promise you ascension. If you follow my course for whatever amount it is. No. Not happening. Not when people are promising you things that they can't even attain themselves. It's here. It's all here. So, comes from here out. If you're going to put out what you think is truth, or what you think is the answer, but yet you know deep down that you're not being truthful, you're creating a false reality. But I'll be called the crazy one. I'll be called the conspiracy theorist. I'll be called all the names. Oh, you're not spiritual. Oh, you're not that. I am the biggest proponent for unity for everyone. But it's got to come with truth. And it's got to come with not taking shit, not backing down. Standing for what's right, doing what's right. When something's wrong, speak out on it. Don't hide behind the love and light crap, because it don't cut it for me. It just doesn't anymore, because like I said, where has it gotten everybody? you start throwing truth into this, then you can start sending the love and light and healing. So everything is here. You have to really trust within yourself. And you have to meditate every day. You do. It helps. It'll help open up. It'll make you clearer. It'll give you that wanting to just like help and go forward. And I know a lot of you are trying to help by doing the love and light, but you gotta be honest too. You can't hide behind, which is a lot of you are. I'm sorry. You are hiding behind a facade, whatever it is for. If it's ego, for business or whatever, it's got to stop. Has to stop. Because creating your own reality, you're creating a false reality. Without truth, you have nothing. You're living in a lie, which is where they want you to live. They want you to live in fear. They want you to think that you have to use all of this and live. This is what makes everything go round, and it doesn't. They want you condensed in an area and to tell you that there's no place to live. Meanwhile, I can tell you that's a total crock of shit from just taking a trip last week. Driving out of New York, the 5 boroughs in the city, of skyscrapers and no green. Drive through Jersey into Pennsylvania. All I see is land. But there's no land. You can't live anywhere. We're running out of resources. Lies. Like I said, you condense people into an area and you tell them and you show them what you want them to see. That's going to be their reality if they fall for it. So, yeah. Start living in truth. More truth. Speak your truth. Don't hide behind the mask. Okay? More people that will do this, the more people that will become more aware, the more that are going to wake up, and the more that are going to want to make the people that are doing all the harm in this world to us pay. When they pay, when it's all presented out, love and light can be sent. Healing can be done. Because without truth and without exposing the truth, you just, like I said, you're throwing shit to a fan. It's getting nowhere. You got to address the problem first. Take care of the problem first. Then comes the love and the healing. Okay? And the truth will also bring more unity. And that's what I'm after. People will get this all the time too. How could you preach unity when you're on here speaking like this? Because I'm speaking truth. Choice is yours. Do you want to continue living the way things are now? Or do you want them to improve? How they improve is by waking the hell up, pulling yourself out of this matrix, living in your truth, speaking truth, fighting wrong. Then send love, light,